In Montana, more than 1/3 of incarcerated state inmates are in facilities or programs run by private contractors. Most of these facilities are pre-release centers and drug and alcohol treatment programs. CEOs from the largest contractors say they're generally on board with the policy of relieving overcrowding in Montana's correctional system.
I think we share in the common theme that collectively we're all looking for solutions to avoid having to build cost-prohibitive prisons and jails.
And I think lower recidivism rates is what we're looking for, so we would be accountable for that.
The recidivism rate is the number of criminal offenders who return to prison within 3 years of getting out. The reforms aim to reduce recidivism and the number of offenders on supervision with better targeted treatment and other steps. Under the new law, private contractors may be asked to show how their programs are reducing the number of offenders who find themselves back in the system. The CEO of the state's largest private correctional contractor agrees.
Outcomes should be measured. Programs that are funded should be able to demonstrate that they're delivering what they're saying they deliver.
Correctional contractors are big business in Montana. They're paid by the number of inmates in their program. There are 5 major contractors in the state that run 17 different programs. Armstrong and Thatcher are in charge of 13 of those programs, or more than 75% of all programs offered by the Department of Corrections for adult offenders. Thatcher has 400 employees working with 700 offenders, and in 2014 pulled in $35 million in revenue, which is 74% of the DOC's total budget for private community-based programs. Comparatively, Armstrong has 165 staff members working with 365 inmates and raked in $12 million in 2014. Critics of the system sometimes point the finger at contractors, saying inmates repeatedly cycle through programs without a good plan for release. The contractors say the state makes the final decisions on offender placement.
We're not the decision makers who decides where they go. And that's where that thing gets blown out of proportion. We don't have any role in those decisions. Absolutely zippo.
State correction leaders do decide where an offender goes after they complete a program, but pre-release centers run by private contractors reject 50% of inmates referred to them. State corrections leaders say they'll be asking contractors to provide new services and most likely require more accountability in contracts. Corrections Director Reg Michaels says these contractors are a valuable partner in the system.
But it's a long-term goal to get the whole thing connected and working together. Programming that's occurring inside the prison hopefully will match and connect with programming that's occurring outside the prison walls.
The next question, how will the state measure the outcomes from not only the contractors, but its own programs? That's the puzzle both parties will have to figure out. In Butte, Mackenzie Frost, MTN News.